college football fans. It's time. One man breaks it all down. Stats, story, and straight talk. This is Nolan Knows with Paul.
Oh, welcome back to Nolan Knows podcast with Paul. Week 12. I think we're halfway through again. Paul?
Yeah, that's just out.
No, we don't.
Good. Hyped, man. This is what we talk about. This is why the 12-team playoff was so good, because we got massive playoff implication type games coming up this week. Just loaded slate. I'm fucking ready.
Oh, yeah. Now it starts getting intense. Everybody's in it. Everybody's locked in. Now it's a lot of games are like, this is a elimination game, which I like to hear, actually.
Yeah. I mean, we've got a couple this week, at least 3, I'd say, and a couple more where if like a team loses, they're done, even if the other team sucks. It's loaded. I can't wait.
Even if, I mean, hell, even when some teams lose, some teams are wide back, like in it. Miami's right back in it somehow, even though they fucking suck.
Kinda. I mean, Utah's still kind of sneaking around. They're in it. There's a bunch of teams. It's awesome. I'm hyped. Is an understatement.
What happens when they make it 24 teams, though?
And they're going to be watering it down. I don't think they're going to do that, though. I think it's going to stay at like 12,
God.
14, 16.
It's all about the money.
I know. Let's not water down the regular season too much.
Yeah, I hear you. No, it's good. I like this number, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
All right, so last week for week 11, I went 6-6, bringing myself to 61-49. Paul, you went 5-7. Now 54-54 overall, back to 500.
Yeah, exactly. Even gotta put it together here to close out the season to end positive.
Yeah, only a few more weeks then bowls, which I hate to bet on, so we'll see what even happens with those picks.
Stay away from bowls.
Yeah, they suck. They might have to make a cash offer to these kids so they just play in it, because all of them just opt out anyway. Like, what's their incentive? I get what they're coming from.
I think just like start getting rid of the bowls. But they're meaningless. They don't do shit anyway. Just give the coaches practice time at this point. Like, what's the point of even
I think it's
having
just
a bowl if you're not in the
sponsorships.
playoff? I mean, sure, but
I mean, I don't know how they make any money off of them. They have the Bahamas Bowl, and there's like fucking 20 people there. It's got to be the TV rights on.
It's just antiquated. I think it's not long for this world anymore.
Nah, I agree. Any noise out there? I haven't heard anything.
No, it's been quiet for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, sad. Everybody's drowning down. Now that college basketball's starting back up. Check out that pod coming out.
Yeah, one episode in March. Little tournament preview.
John DiArco, picks were on fire last week. Looks like Ohio State might repeat. I will say probably makes sense. They're looking great. Good luck, fellas. Hear me out. BC plus 31.5 versus ND. We'll check back tonight. Cash it. The upset was even still on the table early in the fourth. And he was right. That actually wasn't like too bad of a game. They kept it close and easy cover. So congrats, BC.
Yeah, good. Salvaged a little bit of the season.
Crazy. They actually have Bill O'Brien as their coach, and they suck.
Yeah. They're 1-9, for Christ's sakes. I didn't realize it was that bad.
They're bad.
Jesus.
Any college football news? Only thing I got is just the second playoff release brackets.
Yeah, a little bit of that. Not much to talk about that. BYU fell. Miami, like you said, hanging around. ACC sucks. Anything else, really?
You first team out.
Yeah, but it'll work itself out for them. Like, if they run the table, they're in. If they don't, they're probably out.
What happens if Oklahoma beats Alabama this week? Does Bama get bounced?
No, I don't think so.
Nah, I don't think so either.
That'd be a big
Trying to see who.
USC's kind of hanging around. Michigan hanging around. They'd have to beat Ohio State, though. There's a lot of teams still sniffing around. Georgia,
No,
Texas.
I like the setup you got, to be honest, right now. I could see Oregon getting bounced. I don't really like them. I don't think they're long for this world. Or Texas. Either one of those, I think, will get bounced.
Well, Texas has Georgia and Texas A&M, so
Yeah,
I
they're
don't think
done.
they're gonna win both of those.
Yeah, I don't think Oregon has a tough schedule either. I could be wrong about
The
that
spot
though.
for them to get bounced, I think, was versus Iowa last week, and they almost did lose that game. But
Yeah,
I mean, they still have USC, and then at Washington's a sneaky game, so not the hardest schedule, but they still have some games left.
you know, Oregon does have USC and at Washington, even though Washington laid a fucking egg last week. That was ugly, but
I
still
literally
tough to
just
play
said
them
that.
at home. Oh, did you? I was reading this fucking schedule.
Verbatim, I literally said that.
Hey, we're on the same wavelength. That's all that matters.
Yeah, not for the
R-
podcast though. Jesus.
nah. Rutgers beats Maryland 35-20. How about that one? Team's right back in it. But one goodbye week, need 1 2 left, be bowl eligible. Ohio and Penn State left. I'll tell you what, that Penn State game could be up for grabs.
Yeah, and then they'll be at the Pinstripe Bowl, baby.
Oh yeah. Or the Bahama Bowl.
Another season in the books.
The Duke's Mayo Classic, the Bad Boy Mowers Bowl,
Oh yeah,
whatever
yeah.
you could think of.
Nice.
Oklahoma was on a bye last week, right?
Bye. Yeah, huge game this
Yeah.
week, obviously. Did you see just one more quick thing on news? Pitt coach saying he doesn't really care about the Notre Dame game. He just cares about the ACC games left on his
But
schedule.
yeah, Ben Narduzzi. Dude, that's reverse psychology. Get on Pitt.
You think?
Nah, he is a wacky dude, so you never know with his ass, to be honest with you.
It's just kind of wild. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not something you really say before a big game like that.
It didn't even make sense because he like said that, and then 2 seconds later he's like, "And our focus is on Notre Dame this week." It was just like,
Yeah, he's nuts.
made no sense at all.
Um, but yeah, I mean, wouldn't that hurt you? I mean, yeah, I guess he's just going for the ACC title game at this point, but still, I
It's a
don't know.
huge game. Donors, like I'm so confused.
Yeah, it's gonna be a packed house probably too.
Notre Dame, we need them to lose. I need them to lose. I fucking hate them.
Yeah, I mean, I always grew up rooting for Notre Dame, so they're always like my second team, I guess.
Yeah, even 50% of the fucking United States, I feel like.
Oh yeah. Recapping some of these Week 11 games. So we're both on Army. I don't know if you watched this game, but it was total bullshit.
I
Should have
did
covered
not.
this. So 14-13. Army gets the ball. I don't know. They're on their side of the field. 9 minutes left. A little over that, actually. They drive it down the field, run the clock all the way down, and they get to the 1 yard line and they take a knee and run out the clock and win that way. So they had the ball for the last remaining 9 minutes and 30 seconds and ran it out like that. Crazy.
Absolutely brutal. I did
Guy
not
was
see
about
that.
to run it in too, and he just went down. Crazy though.
Yeah.
Indiana escaping Penn State, and that was a good game. 27-24. I should have
One
live
of
bet them. I
the
blew it.
best catches I've ever seen
Yeah, for
in
sure.
the end zone. That was incredible.
I mean, it's always tough to beat Penn State at Penn State. So, I mean, it was definitely a little bit of a test, I guess, but Indiana did escape. Kudos to them.
Yeah.
Texas Tech over BYU. That one always looked fishy. We were both on BYU or Texas Tech, and they won easily 29-7.
That was a whooping.
Oh yeah. A&M. Were you on A&M? I think so too, right?
Let me look. No. Yes, I was.
Yeah. So I mean, Mizzou's backup quarterback, he stinks, and A&M's just rolling right now. So they're one of the better teams in the country, and
Do you
probably
feel
gonna
like
make some noise.
that elite though?
Nah, but they it's weird. They play teams close, and they just blow teams out in the second half. So they could
Yeah,
make
I
some
don't
good
know what to make of
adjustments.
that. Like they're good, but A&M hasn't actually played like any of the brass of the SEC. You know what I mean? Like they will because they'll play Texas, but I don't know.
Yeah, I
They
mean
haven't
they
played Alabama. They haven't played Georgia. They really have just played Notre Dame. Like
yeah, that's
LSU is
pretty much it.
whatever.
And they
Missouri is
just escaped
whatever.
that one.
Yeah, like I think they're kind of overrated, to be honest with you. Like
They could be.
they're undefeated, obviously, so they deserve their ranking. But I don't think they're as good as like Ohio State or Indiana.
Nah,
I don't
I'll
even think
agree
they're
with
as
you
good
there.
as like Alabama.
I think they'll probably be on the same cusp as them. I don't think Alabama's like anything special either, to be honest.
Yeah, fair. I guess what I'm saying is I think they're right in that pack with like Alabama, Georgia,
Yeah,
Texas, Oklahoma, A&M. Like I feel like they're all pretty close together.
I could see that. Oregon and Iowa, we touched on that. I mean, Iowa went in, scored late,
Should
and
have
then
won that
Oregon.
game.
Yeah, they should have, but Oregon came back, was able to get that field goal. Always tough playing in Iowa. That was a hard nosed matchup right there. But Iowa cannot pass the ball. It was actually kind of tough to watch at times. I'm not gonna lie.
It was pouring fucking rain. Just ugh. We were both on Iowa though, right?
We both got the cover there.
Yeah.
Vandy over Auburn. This was a heartbreaker. I don't know how Auburn didn't cover this one.
I gotta stop fucking betting Auburn. They fucked me so many times.
Yeah, for real. I got
Every
off
time I
that
don't bet
train.
them either, though, or they're under, especially, they put up like it's a 10-7 game, and then when I do bet them, 40 points.
Yeah.
Just cannot
45.
get it right.
You got pissed on, man. Pavia.
I guess, yeah.
Wisconsin beating Washington
Shocker
outright.
here.
What are they doing over there?
I don't know. That was like such a bed shitting. I'm shocked.
That's another team I can't figure out why I don't really bet on them is Washington. After that Ohio State game, they put up a good fight against them, I
They
guess,
did.
but I just can't trust them really.
Yeah. I think they're done.
Yeah, for sure. Bama over LSU, another one. We missed that by half a point. They won by 11.
Yeah.
I mean, Nussmeier did get hurt, and LSU really's offense is just non-existent. So
Did he actually get hurt? I wasn't watching it for some reason.
yeah, he came out of the game.
I saw he was like 18 for 21 and out of the game. I was just following the box score, and I was like, "What the hell?
Yeah,
Why'd they take him out?" But yeah, it makes more sense injury.
I think they would have covered too if he stayed in the game. To be honest,
Yeah.
UConn beating Duke outright, coming in as I think it was 9.5 points, but then it went down to 7.5. But getting that outright win, Duke just has no defense whatsoever.
Yeah, I didn't really watch this one.
Clemson over Florida State. They pretty much controlled that game all the way around. I was on them. This is one of my favorite plays, and of course they fucking lost outright. Good old San Jose State. Losing the Air Force 26-16. Bummer.
Yeah.
Them and Texas State blew it for me.
And then last but not least, the
Good
island,
old
baby.
Hawaii. Yeah. System play.
System
Hawaii
play.
on island.
Always.
You know, I was kind of getting killed that day, and then I just threw a bunch of money on Hawaii money line.
Covered it all back. Yeah.
Yeah.
The best. Just to like, fuck it. Roll the dice.
Kind of, yeah.
Love it. Yeah.
All right, that'll do it for the recap of Week 11. Heading into Week 12 premier matchups. Got a little Friday Night Lights. Clemson at Louisville. A little ACC matchup. Louisville still in play, even though they're coming off that shitty loss last week. But they're coming in 2.5-point favorites, 51.5 over under 7:30 p.m. start. And I'm a little torn on this one. I do like Louisville, but Clemson has been playing a lot better. Klubnik's been looking good. I feel like Dabo's got his guys playing a lot better than what they have been playing like. I mean, even though it's only been one game. But Louisville also might have the look-ahead spot last week. Clemson rolling in this week, losing to Cal at home. And OT was definitely tough, but I kind of like Louisville in this one. I think they keep their hopes alive in the ACC title game. I think they just got a lot more to play for in this one, right?
Yeah. I'm so conflicted. I'm probably not going to touch this one. I'm conflicted because I like Clemson in the spot, like better talent, just had a really shitty season. Louisville kind of like playing above their means a little bit, but then they had that loss to Cal. What's really scaring me, I would probably be on Clemson actually, but what's scaring me is the short week Friday nights. I feel like they're always a little wild. So I don't know. I think it's gonna be a close game either way. I'm just having a tough time picking a side here.
Yeah, I'm with you. And, I would say Clemson is vying for a bowl option, but, like, do these kids really even give a shit about that at this point? Like, I don't know,
I don't think so. If there's one team that would care, it's probably Clemson because they don't do that transfer portal. Like everyone seems to stick around and
Mm-hmm.
commit and Dabo and all his bullshit. So it's possible that they're kind of immune
I
to that
know.
type of thinking. But like I
I don't
said,
know what kind
it's
of.
too.
I just don't know the mindset they're in.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Yeah, maybe we'll leave that one open. Maybe a little more. We'll see on Friday if we post it. Moving into Saturday's games. First up, ND at Pitt. Pitt coming in as 12.5-point favorites over under 53.5. 12 p.m. start. I gotta, we talked about the speech, but I gotta go Pitt here. I mean, they've been playing well. They're still going for ACC title game, even though it doesn't really matter, as the coach said. But I like them in this spot going against Chris Ash's defense, even though they've been playing a lot better. But Pitt's pretty good against the run, and stopping that
Love.
ND run game is definitely big. Yeah, love. So I think I'm gonna go Pitt here. I think that's a lot of points. I don't think they're gonna win, but I don't know. That's a lot of points at away too at Pitt. It's gonna be I'm sure it's gonna be half and half Pitt crowd and ND, but I'm going Pitt in this one.
Yeah, I think that maybe I'm thinking I'm actually gonna go Pitt despite the comments because originally I think this line was 10.5, and those comments came out plus some additional betting came through, so the line pushed to 12.5, which seems like a solid number for two teams that are 7-2. Obviously Notre Dame's looked much better than Pitt, but 12.5 is a lot of goddamn points.
Oh yeah. All right. Big noon kickoff. Heading over to Chicago, Illinois, Michigan versus Northwestern, playing at good old Wrigley Field.
Yeah.
Northwestern plus 11.5, over under 41.5. I'm torn on this one because I kind of do like Michigan, but their offense is kind of like pretty shitty.
Yeah.
And Northwestern's defense actually hasn't been playing that bad. But I feel like this whole crowd's going to be Michigan fans, even though it's like in Northwestern country. And 11.5 points is a lot. But I think I got to roll Michigan here. I think they're going to kick their ass.
Yeah, I'm taking Michigan for a lot of the reasons you just said, and I just think it's going to be an ugly, sloppy game, so I'm also going to take the under 41.5.
Yeah, all Northwestern really could do is like run the ball. They can't throw the ball for shit. And
And Michigan's stout
Michigan,
defense.
yeah, I think it's just one dimensional defense and or offense, and I think Wigmark and Martindale's stopping them. Put on the board. Good old
Get,
OU at Bama in Tuscaloosa. Bama went down a little bit, 5.5-point favorites over under 45.5. 3:30 p.m. start. Take it.
all right, so I'm very nervous for this game, and I really don't like how Oklahoma has become like the sexy pick of the week. I've seen a lot
I
of
know.
like
Damn it.
everybody's all over Oklahoma plus 5.5 or plus 6.5 plus 7 when it originally opened up at 5.5. There's no way I would take Oklahoma. I think they can win this game absolutely, but I think Truth Serum, Bama, a better team overall. What gives me a little bit of hope is Bama can't really run the ball that well. Oklahoma
No.
obviously a very stout run defense, so if we can get Bama into like 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, over and over and over, like those are hard yard markers to pick up over and over. So if we can just keep them behind schedule, I like our chances for our defense. What concerns me is the offense. Like we just can be very stagnant. I mean, Bama's defense, while not elite like it used to be, still has some really strong talent. Um, it kind of comes down to like John Mateer too. Like, what kind of game do you get from him? Is he like a dog in that Michigan Auburn game, or is he going to be like in the Texas game or the first half of Tennessee where he really couldn't do much? So I don't know. I'm I'll just personally take Oklahoma, but I already took them at +7. But like for this, I wouldn't make a pick on it.
I kind of like. I do like Oklahoma. Everybody else likes it. It's a square pick, but Oklahoma they got the defense for it. They could stop Bama, I think. I mean, this is probably the best defense Alabama's faced us yet, no? Or they faced
It's the best defense they
Texas.
plays. They haven't even
Yeah.
played Texas. Yeah,
So
it's definitely the best
you have
defense they
that,
have.
and if you do what you said, you hold them to long third downs. I mean, this defense, the secondary is good too. They're both sides are good, so I think they could actually hold on to keeping Simpson at bay. But I
Everybody
think
seems to love Simpson. I'm just like not so sure that he's this guy. Like they also haven't like crushed anybody. Like they beat Georgia
no
24-21. They beat Vandy 30-14, but that was a little bit of a closer game. They barely beat
LSU 20-9.
Missouri. They barely beat Missouri 27-24. The Tennessee game 37-20, but they had that pick six that like totally flipped
Yeah,
it on its head. Even South Carolina they struggled with. So it's not a dominant Alabama team. So that's what's kind of giving me hope.
I think the key to this game and what I'm going to rely on right now, because I feel like Mateer has been using his legs more and more, is
Yeah.
this Bama team does struggle with that. They struggled with against Oklahoma last year with it.
Oh
And if
yeah.
Mateer is able to, you know, put his legs to use and doesn't have to rely on far passes or anything like that, just get him in third down and manageable downs, I think he can make some noise. And that's pretty much what I'm going to rely on. Is it really comes down to material, like you said. If he has a good game scrambling and throwing the ball, I think they're live for this one and could win outright.
Yeah. I mean he's better than Castellanos, and he scrambled all over them. So
Oh yeah,
we'll see. It's at
and
Tuscaloosa
coming off a
too, which
bye
sucks.
too.
Coming
Yeah,
off a
that does
bye.
suck.
And though our Mason Thomas, our best defensive edge player, is still questionable, I think he's gonna play, but it was a
Yeah, he'll
hamstring
be
that
banged
he
up.
injured at Tennessee, and like
Mm,
it's not something you can like just tough through. Like it either
nah,
is good to go or it's not.
he could be limited then.
Yeah.
All right. I think Oklahoma's the play. We'll go with that. Iowa at USC. So this one jumped up too. I just saw it was originally at like 6.5. USC is now 7.5 point favorites over and under 49.5, 3:30 p.m. start. And I did like USC 6.5. I mean, it's going up now. I don't know if I like that hook there, but I mean, I was on USC earlier this week. I should have put it in, but I always wait last second like an asshole. But USC, Iowa can't throw the ball, and USC is actually pretty good against the run D. You saw it against Michigan. They shut them down. And a lot of these teams traveling out to the West Coast just have trouble for some reason. It's just, I don't know what it is, but even the West Coast teams traveling east have trouble. So I just think it's going to be a tough time for Iowa. USC still in the mix. I mean, so is Iowa, but Iowa's coming off that tough loss against Oregon, a lot of grit in that one, a lot of, hard nosed football. I don't think this is a good spot for them. I like USC in this one.
I agree with everything you said. It's just it comes down to Iowa and their like, are they going to be able to put the pedal to the floor for the second straight game in a row after that dogfight they just had with Oregon? I don't think so. So that's why I like USC in the spot.
Yeah, let's take it. Texas at Georgia. Georgia minus 6.5 on over under 50.5. 7:30 p.m. start in between the hedges. And I feel like just like OU, this is almost like a square
It's a
bet too.
mirror of the game.
I feel like everybody's gonna be on fucking Texas, and that's what scares the shit out of me. It's really just gonna come down to Arch, see what the hell he does, and I really don't have a feel for this game. I'm leaning towards Georgia now because so many people are taking fucking Texas, but I really don't even have a play in this game as of yet.
So Texas, they've probably got like I don't know, equal, maybe even slightly better defense than Oklahoma. So the defense will keep them in the game. It's just on the road at Georgia. Arch, like he's been playing better, but they've still been in like really tight games. And other than last week, has he really been playing better? I
No,
don't
not
know.
really.
Like, people are
It's not like
saying he's
Georgia
playing better,
really.
but
It's not like Georgia really blows teams out that have good defenses either.
they don't.
So I could see Texas's defense actually could be. I mean, when you have a good defense, like an upper echelon defense in college, you're going to be in games too.
But
So
then I'm
that's
like,
what scares me.
they gave up 38 to Mississippi State.
Yeah, they did.
It's like, what the fuck?
hmm I mean, that's an air raid offense. Maybe they just don't play well against that. I don't know. But Georgia is just not that kind of team either.
I think I'm gonna take Georgia.
Yeah, I think I like Georgia here. But
I could
that's
have
going to
these
be,
both wrong.
yeah, that's a game time decision.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on. TCU at BYU. Battle of the acronyms. BYU minus 3.5 over under 50.5. 10:15 p.m. start. I gotta say, I don't know why this line is like that. That's what's really making me lean towards TCU here.
Oh, I love TCU.
Yeah, I kind of like them too. It's just BYU. I mean, they've had a hell of a season, but freshman quarterback, they haven't really been this solid team that you say like, oh, they're gonna blow teams out because they've stuck with pretty much everybody they've played. It's not like even Colorado they stuck with. They just got blown. I mean, they weren't even really in that game against Texas Tech. They did beat Utah in Provo, just barely got by Arizona. West Virginia was sticking with them. So you see a lot of games that are just close, and TCU's just got something to play for here. I think they're still in the hunt too somehow. It being at 6-3 and how shitty the Big 12 is. So if they win out, they might have something to play for. So it's a meaningful game for them. So I just think they're going to keep this one close. And the line is just fishy.
I was on mute. Yeah, it's the spot for me. Like, I like the TCU playing a little bit better, and BYU just kind of put all that, got smoked by Texas Tech. I like it.
Yeah, I agree. All right, I'll do it for premier matchups. Some other games got my eye on. So Cincy, Arizona's traveling to Cincy. Cincy's minus 6.5, and I actually like Cincy minus 6.5. I think it's just a good spot for them. Arizona, I mean, their defense is like okay, but they really, for games like this away, they just really don't show up as much. So, and I think it's like a 12 p.m. start too, so it's a 9 a.m. really for them. So I'm going with Cincy in this one.
Yeah, I like that too. I had it on my list.
Going East Carolina hosting Memphis, and I think Memphis is just done. They had their hopes and dreams pretty much cut, losing last week. So I just think ECU is a better team here. They're still going for an American AAC title game, so I'm going East Carolina in this one.
Gotcha. Nothing for
Is
me there.
Is UNC back?
It's UNC
Bill
back. I don't think
Belichick?
so.
I threw it on the list, but I don't know if I could do it.
I'm not doing
They're
it.
bad.
I like the next one though that you got, and that's
Yeah,
Utah
who do you
minus
like?
8.5. Utah, baby.
Yeah.
Who do you like?
I don't like anybody in that game. That's why I didn't write. I just wrote the game down because it's a good game to talk about. But I just feel like the line is just maybe not 8.5 at Baylor. But
Yeah, I feel
Utah
like
actually
it's
plays defense, so maybe
they
it
play
makes sense.
defense. Baylor, the at defense is shit.
Terrible.
I think they're gonna run all over on the offensive line. Utah, it should be beat up.
Yeah, I could see that. I'm not going to take anything in that one, I don't think. So I wrote this one down just because I like this game because it's a big. Fuck, I don't even remember. I think they're in Conference USA. Kennesaw State at Jacksonville State, and they're going for a title game. This pretty much puts them in the driver's seat, whoever wins this game. But I'm going to go Jacksonville State here. I mean, dogs at home, plus 3.5. Good run offense. Kennesaw State isn't really as good on the defensive side when it comes to that, and I think Jacksonville State just matches up well. So keep an eye on that one, peeps.
I will just go with you on that one. Just I like the way you said dogs at home.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna take that. There's another one that I had on the list. I'll find it. Scroll. As I was scrolling, I saw it and I was like, oh, I love that.
What, Ole Miss?
No, where was it?
Don't tell me Washington again.
No, that one Washington, like I said. Hold on. But yeah, Arizona State at home, minus 10.5.
Oh, against WVU?
Yeah, I just think West Virginia, train wreck. This is going to be their 11th game already. And, I mean, they beat Colorado, but I don't know. I just think Arizona State's a much better team.
Yeah, no, I like that play, actually. I think it's a good play.
Talked about Cincy. Oh, Texas A&M, South Carolina. Ugh.
Yeah, it's just a big-ass line.
Yeah, nothing really in that one.
I mean, I'm probably going to take UTEP against Missouri State, if anybody cared about that one.
Okay.
Maybe I'll make that as one of my 2 plays.
Maybe. Nothing else really jumping out.
Here's a
Virginia
weird
Tech,
kind of
Florida
line,
State.
but I think because, West Virginia's dogs against Duke by 4.5, but I think it's because their quarterback Chandler Morris is out for West Virginia or for Virginia. So
Yeah, probably why.
yeah,
He was
stay
at
away from that
Oklahoma
one.
originally.
Was he?
Yeah,
How many years ago was that?
it's like 2 or 3. He was like the third string.
Damn,
Yeah.
he's actually not that bad. He's having a good year.
Yeah, no, he is having a good year. He's solid.
You know anything about Boise or San Diego State?
I know that they're like Boise's kind of in the thick of it for the Mountain West.
Yeah, they are.
So is San Diego State though. I don't know.
Big
It's
Mountain
not,
West matchup.
yeah, it's not on the blue turf, so I'd say maybe San Diego State, but I don't really know
Yeah.
those teams.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
I think that's all I had.
Yeah. God,
All
every
right.
time I fucking see Kentucky, it pisses me off. I feel like I have
I know
a
they
bet on them. They don't have a line.
fucked me
like
last
this
week.
I feel like every time I bet them, they lose. Oh, here's another one. Navy, South Florida. The American dude.
Who you got there?
I think I'm gonna take Navy plus 9.5. I just love a service academy getting fucking points.
A lot of points too.
Yeah, and on the road, or I'm sorry, at home in Annapolis.
Yeah.
It's gonna be cold. Those South
Seeing
Florida
a 10 out
boys.
there.
Might be my play of the week.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah,
USF in the playoff right now.
yeah. See if they stick around.
Yeah, it'd be a nice little money line play. All right. Anything else?
No. It's all
All
on
right.
that.
Subscribe, unsubscribe, subscribe again. Leave a comment. Give us a like. It's all very much appreciated. Paul, see you next week.
Big week. I think you started lagging.
Hold on.
Oh, your headphones died.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Fucking goddamn thing went out.
Oh, all right. Well, bye everyone.
Hold on. Still not connected.
Should I just end it?
We're not live anymore, right?
We are live.
Jesus. All right, cut it out.
Have a good one, everybody. Enjoy the week.